Let us start. Our today's topic is national income concept. It's concept of national income. What is national income? What are the different versions of national income? तो जब हम आगे जाएंगे तो पढ़ेंगे it is aggregates. और तो मीनिंग पढ़ेंगे, फिर हम पढ़ेंगे it is aggregates. इसके साथ कौन कौन से चीज और वाबस्ता हैं. Other aggregate is related with national income. Now we will take what is national income. Nation means a country. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Nation means a country,
Yes, sir.
which has its own sovereignty, population, land, etc. So that is
Yes, sir.
nation. That is a nation. And income means amdani.
Yes, sir.
So national income means
Yes, sir.
the income of a country. Sample words में हम कहेंगे it is income of a country during 1 year. एक साल में एक कंट्री की कितनी आमदनी आ गई from different sectors, from all individuals of this country. So that becomes the national income. So it is income of all the people of a country or of a nation earned during a period of 1 year. During a period of 1 year. So income of all the people, all the individuals of a country, of a nation during a period of 1 year is national income. So it shows the performance or strength of the nation. If a country has high income, that means economy or country is strong, economically strong. And low income shows the economy or country is weak. So
yes, sir.
It shows that strength of a country, strength of the kingdom, strength of the kingdom. It is a flow variable. It is flow of goods and services. Continuously goods and services are produced and consumed in the economy. When goods and services are produced, that means income is created, generated by the people.
Yes.
It is a flow variable. ये चलती हुई process है. ये रुकने वाली अमल नहीं है. ये चल रही है. It is continuously going on. So in national income is a flow variable, and it is flow of goods and services produced in an economy during 1 year.
Yes,
Different
sir.
economists have defined this national income differently. One of the economists is Marshall. So different economists, when they give different definitions of national income, that those definitions, those concepts become different versions of national income. They are different aspects or parameters of national income. That I mean that national income can be defined differently by different people. Rabia will explain it in her own thinking, and I will explain, I will understand it according to my own thinking. And this Fatima will understand it at her own thinking. So different people have different thinking about national. Some
income, yes.
Some people understand national income or explain national income in terms of factor incomes. In terms of factor incomes. That is one of the version of national income. That is national income in terms of factor incomes. And some explains it in terms of production of goods and services. And some explain it on the basis of expenditure made on goods and services during 1 year. Oh, what is it? Let's leave Marshall for a while. One of the version of national income is factor, in terms of factor income. National income explained in terms of factor income. According to this concept explains that this is whole nation, and this nation has been made up of so many people, so many people, so many people. If we take Indian economy, it is made up of 1.3 billion people. This 1.3 billion people, out of this 1.3 billion people, here we can say 70 or 80 crore people are working population. It is working population. This working population is that population who earn income.
Yes.
But when we divide this working population, some are laborers, some are landlords, some are capitalists, and some are organizers. Some are organizers. So according to this version, this concept of national income, that national income is sum total of, I can say, rent earned by landlords, wages
Yes, sir.
earned by laborers, and interest earned by capitalists, and profit earned
Profit.
by organizers or entrepreneurs. So according to factor income version, factor income concept of national income of a country is sum total of rent, wages, interest, and profit earned by all the factors of production of a country during a period of 1 year.
1 year. Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is one of the definitions. You can make hundreds of definitions of national income, hundreds descriptions of national income. One of the description is it is sum total of rent, wages, interest, profit earned by all
Factors of
the
production.
factors of production of a country during a period of 1 year.
1 year.
This is one version of national income. So next we can say it is production version. Production concept of national income. National income explained in terms of production of goods and services. Production of goods and services.
Goods and services.
According to this concept, all the people of the country, whether laborers, capitalists, landlords, organizers, entrepreneurs, etc., masters, owners of raw material, they produce goods and services during a period of 1 year. So what is it? What is production concept? Production concept is very clear. It is market value of final goods and services. According to this concept, it is national income is market value of goods and services produced in an economy, during 1 year. During 1 year. So what is national income in terms of production of goods and services? It is market value of all final goods and services. Market value of all final goods and services produced in an economy during a period of 1 year. So according to this concept, when we take all the goods and services produced in an economy and we give them the market value, so sum total of market value of all goods and final goods and services produced in an economy during 1 year becomes it becomes the national income. So
national income.
Concept of national income. Third concept of national income is the second concept, and the third concept of national income is in terms of expenditure or in terms of disposition of income. ये समझ आता है मैं क्या कहता हूँ? पहला वर्जन हमने क्या पढ़ा? इनकम वर्जन. In that very version, in that very concept, we discussed and we explained that national income is sum total of income earned by all the individuals. When all the individuals earn income, they make expenditure. They make
expenditure.
So, according to this version, national income in terms of expenditure. In terms of expenditure. In terms of expenditure of income. Expenditure of income. So, it is a phrase that one man's income is another man's expenditure.
Expenditure.
So
Yes, sir.
these people of the economy, all the people of the economy have earned income. For example, they
Yes,
have
sir.
earned income of 500 crore. And on the other hand, they spend this whole 500 crore on expenditure. They dispose of this
Spend
income,
on expenditure.
Yes, sir.
buying and selling of goods and services, whether they are
Services, yes.
consumer goods or capital goods, whether it is consumption or investment, whether it is consumption
Yes.
or investment.
Invest.
So
Investment.
on one side, if we take Y is national income. Y is sum total of rent, wages, interest and profit. Interest and profit.
Yes, sir.
Profits.
This whole Y, it becomes consumption. It is consumed.
Yes, sir.
And some part of it is invested. और ये इस तरह हो सकता है, इन्होंने रेंट वेजेस इंटरेस्ट कमाया, तो अब इनको क्या करना है, यही इनकम इनको कंज्यूम करना है, तो थोड़ा ये सेव भी करेंगे. अगर राबिया का मंथली इनकम 1 लाख है, if it is 1 lakh income per month, she spends, for example, 50,000, and that is consumption, and 50,000 is saved. So
Saving.
whole this 1 lakh is consumption plus saving. So this becomes consumption and
Yes, sir.
saving. This saving is always equal to investment. Why Rabia will keep this money, the saved money? कहाँ रखोगे आप? अगर आपको 1 लाख बैंक में, exactly, इसने 50,000 रुपया कहाँ रखा? बैंक में. दूसरी तरफ फातिमा आ गई, इसने बैंक से 50,000 रुपया लोन ले लिया.
Loan.
एक दिन
Yes,
राबिया ने
sir.
भर दिया, दूसरे दिन फातिमा ने इसको निकाल दिया बैंक से. किस लिए? ये बताती है मैं दुकान लगाऊंगी
Loan.
या मैं
As
गाड़ी
a
लाऊंगी.
loan.
That means
Investment.
investment.
Yes.
So that is why we
Yes,
say
sir.
whole saving is changed into investment, and Y becomes C plus I. So this is
Yes, sir.
expenditure version of expenditure side of national income. So what is definition for national income in terms of expenditure of income? It is expenditure made by all the consumers or individuals of a country on final goods and services. ठीक है? So national income is sum total of expenditure made on final goods and services during 1 year. In an economy during 1 year. During one. So what is national income in terms of expenditure? It is sum total of expenditure made on final goods and services during 1 year. So where do the final goods and services go after production? So यहाँ हमने एक वर्जन हमने यहाँ बनाया, तीसरा एक वर्जन ये है, दूसरा वर्जन ये है, तीसरा वर्जन ये है प्रोडक्शन वर्जन. यहाँ हमने गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज बनाए, फाइनल गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज, दे आर कंज्यूम्ड इन दिस सर्कल. सो हम कहेंगे जो नेशनल इनकम है ये बराबर है नेशनल प्रोडक्ट, वो बराबर है नेशनल एक्सपेंडिचर. अगर हमारे पास नेशनल इनकम है ये बराबर है नेशनल प्रोडक्ट एंड ये बराबर है नेशनल एक्सपेंडिचर. समझ आ गया? So national income is always equal to national product, and that national product is always equal to national expenditure. So these are to be purchased, these final goods and services are to be purchased by their final users, the consumers and producers. That is consumers and producers. Expenditure incurred by consumers. Expenditure incurred by consumers on purchase of final goods is called consumption expenditure, and consumption incurred by the producers on the purchase of final goods is called investment expenditure. जो consumption पे खर्च होगा वो consumption expenditure है, जो investment पे हो गया वो investment expenditure. We have two types of expenditures. That means we have two types of expenditures. One is
Yes, sir.
Consumer
Consumption,
expenditure,
investment,
consumer expenditure, and
consumption,
another is
expenditure.
investment expenditure. Consumer
Yes,
expenditure
sir.
and investment. So national income is sum total of consumer expenditure plus investment expenditure.
Yes,
So
sir.
some goods may remain unsold, कुछ unsold भी रहता है, because a part of income may be saved and non-spent. However, unsold goods with the producers causing an increase in their inventory stock are deemed as part of inventory investment, so that corresponding to all final goods produced in the economy there is final expenditure. It is estimated as the sum total of C and I. जो मैंने आपको बताया, it is national income is always equal to sum total of C and I, consumption expenditure and investment expenditure. Accordingly, national income is also defined in terms of expenditure as under. National income is sum total of total expenditure made on purchase of final goods and services during an accounting year. जो मैंने आपको बता दिया, national income in terms of expenditure method is, it is sum total of expenditure made on final goods and services in an economy during a period of 1 year. So these are three concepts of national income. ये confuse नहीं, कभी कोई ये बताता है what is national product, हमें पता ही नहीं होता है national income, what is national product, ये national income ही होता है. What is national income? It is same as national expenditure. So what is national expenditure? It is same as national income. So national income in terms of income method is, in terms of income version is sum total of income earned by all the factors of production during 1 year in the form of rent, wages, interest and profit. In the form of rent, wages, interest and, clear हो गया? National income is sum total of income earned by all the factors of production in an economy during a period of 1 year. That income is like rent, wages, interest and profit. Or in other words, we can say national income is sum total of rent, wages, interest and profit earned during a period of 1 year. On the other hand, on production side, the national income in terms of production of goods and services, it is sum total of it is sum total of final goods and services produced in an economy during a period of 1. So national, it is market, जो मैंने पहले ही आपको कह दिया, it is market value of all final goods and services produced in an economy during a period of 1 year. It is sum total of value addition of all producing units in the economy during a period of 1 year. So this concept of national income corresponds to the phase of production in circular flow. ये हम circular flow में भी पढ़ेंगे. That कौन सा word है? Production word. So expenditure on the basis of expenditure concept. So national income is sum total of expenditure made on final goods and services by all the individuals during a period of 1 year. According to this concept, national income is sum total of consumption expenditure and investment expenditure. Consumption expenditure and investment expenditure. So these are the three versions of national income. Now, what is the concept of economists who defined it from time to time? जो हमने ये तीन versions पढ़े हैं, these are basically given by economists. A group of economists, they agreed that it is sum total of income earned by factors of production or sum total of income earned by all the individuals of an economy. On the other hand, another group of economists, they stressed upon it is sum total of expenditure, sum total of consumption expenditure and investment expenditure. On the other hand, we have another group of economists, they defined it on production front. On the basis of production of goods and services, they explained it that national income is sum total of final goods and services produced in an economy during a period of 1 year, or it is sum total of final goods and services produced in an economy during a period of 1 year. Period of 1 year during a market value of final goods and services.
Yes, services.
Now, what is the concept of Marshall? जो हमने स्टार्ट किया था बीच में हमने छोड़ दिया, आई प्रेफर टू एक्सप्लेन इट इन डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स। मार्केट कहता है, ये मार्शल कहता है, सॉरी, मार्शल कहता है द लेबर एंड कैपिटल ऑफ ए कंट्री, अगर द लेबर एंड कैपिटल ऑफ ए कंट्री, कैपिटल ऑफ ए कंट्री, बेसिकली इकोनॉमिस्ट्स या फिलोसफर्स की जो ओरिजिनल डेफिनेशन है वो पढ़नी चाहिए। They are
Yes, sir.
very wise and rational definitions. The labor and capital of a country acting upon its natural resources, acting upon its natural resources,
Natural resources.
acting upon its natural resources, produce annually, produce annually a certain net aggregate of commodities, produce annually a certain net aggregate of commodities, material or immaterial, material or
Material.
immaterial, material or immaterial,
Material.
including services of all kinds, including
Service of all kinds.
services of all kinds, including services of all kinds. This is true annual income. This is true annual income. This is true annual income
Income.
or revenue, or revenue of a country. This is true annual income or revenue of a country, or national dividend, or national dividend. आप देखिए क्या हुरुफ बहुरुफ हम ये वर्ड बाय वर्ड हम मीनिंग निकालेंगे इसका। बेसिकली मार्शल अंडरस्टैंड करता है जो भी लोग हैं एक कंट्री में, they are either laborers or capitalists. The labor and capital, जो भी कंट्री में है वो लेबर और कैपिटल है। एक कंट्री का लेबर और कैपिटल, लेबर कैपिटल यूज करता है, द लेबर एंड कैपिटल ऑफ ए कंट्री एक्टिंग अपॉन इट्स नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज। एक कंट्री की लेबर और कैपिटल वहां के नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज जो हैं, कुदरती वसाइल जो हैं, उन पे काम करता है। फिर वो प्रोड्यूस करते हैं हर साल एक अमाउंट गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज का या कमोडिटीज का। वो एक अमाउंट प्रोड्यूस करता है कमोडिटीज का, जिसमें मटेरियल भी है, इमैटेरियल भी है। मटेरियल वो चीज है जो हम देख सकते हैं, जिसको हम टच कर सकते हैं, जिसको हम फील, जो इमैटेरियल है उसको हम फील ही कर सकते हैं, वो देख नहीं सकते। दैट इज इंक्लूडिंग सर्विसेज, उनको सर्विसेज भी कहते हैं, उनको सर्विस, मटेरियल और सर्विसेज ऑफ ऑल काइंड्स। दिस इज ट्रू एनुअल इनकम। सो यही बताता है मार्शल कि जब एक कंट्री की लेबर और कैपिटल वहां के नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज पे काम करता है, उस पे एक्ट करता है, तो वो एक गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज का एक अंबार पैदा करता है, either in the form of goods or in the form of services, material or immaterial। उसी को हम कहते हैं दिस इज ट्रू एनुअल इनकम। यही सालाना आमदनी होती है, और रेवेन्यू भी कहते हैं इसे, और नेशनल डिविडेंड। इसने तीन नाम इसको दे दिए हैं। इट कैन बी कॉल्ड एनुअल इनकम, इट कैन बी कॉल्ड एनुअल रेवेन्यू, और इट कैन बी कॉल्ड नेशनल डिविडेंड। So it can be called national income or national revenue or national dividend। नेशनल डिविडेंड क्या होता है ये हम आगे पढ़ेंगे। डिविडेंड क्या होता है? डिविडेंड होता है, थोड़ा मैं आपको बताऊं, अगर एक कंट्री का जो लेबर और कैपिटल है उन्होंने ये एक ब्रेड बनाई, साल भर उन्होंने एक ब्रेड बनाई है, सो दिस बिकम्स द नेशनल इनकम। ये ब्रेड यहाँ नेशनल इनकम है। अब इस नेशनल इनकम को हम जब डिवाइड करते हैं, ये when we divide this national income, it becomes the national dividend. National dividend is that income or that national income which is divided among factors of production. तो थोड़ा लेबर लेगा, थोड़ा लैंडलॉर्ड लेगा, थोड़ा कैपिटलिस्ट लेगा, थोड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजर लेगा. So when national income is divided, that becomes national dividend. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So ये है Marshall's thinking about national income. अब दूसरा हमारे पास है एसी पिगो. एसी पिगो एक इकोनॉमिस्ट है. Must remind the name of these economists. AC Pigo, P-I-G-O-U, Pigo. AC Pigo. ये क्या बताता है? National income is that part of objective income. National income is that part of objective income, that part of objective income of a nation, including of course income derived from abroad.
सर नहीं से
which can be measured in money.
सर अच्छे से नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है.
मैं रिपीट करूंगा. which can be measured in terms of money. बहुत अच्छी डेफिनेशन इसने भी दे दी. National income is that part of objective income of a nation, including services of national income is that part of objective income of a nation, including of course income derived from abroad, which can be measured in terms of money. इसको डर हो गया कि जो बाहर से इनकम आता है ये मत ये भूल जाएंगे, इसने इसलिए ये डेफिनेशन दे दी. ये बताता है जो भी इनकम एक नेशन एक कौम तैयार करता है विद इन कंट्री और एंड इट इंक्लूड्स आल्सो इनकम अर्नड, इनकम derived फ्रॉम अब्रॉड.
Yes, sir.
नेट इनकम फ्रॉम अब्रॉड जिसको हम कहते हैं, नेट फैक्टर इनकम अब्रॉड, नेट फैक्टर इनकम अब्रॉड, and NFIA जिसको हम कहते हैं, NFIA, net. So
yes,
we go stressed upon that national income is whole income earned within the country and the income derived from abroad, which लेकिन एक शर्त ये रखता है, एक कंडीशन ये रखता है, national only that income should be included in the national income which is measured in terms of money, जो हम मनी टर्म्स में मेजर कर सकते हैं. जो हम ऐसे ही मतलब मनी के बदले एक्सचेंज नहीं हो सकता है, ये बताता है पिगो कि इसको नेशनल इनकम में इंक्लूड मत करो. ठीक है. फिर नेक्स्ट डेफिनेशन फिशर ने दे दी. फिशर जिसको जो एक्सपेंडिचर साइड क्लियर करता है, जो एक्सपेंडिचर वर्जन देता है. थर्ड, दिस इज सेकंड. AC Pigo stressed upon the net factor income abroad, and one thing more, that is that income should be included, only those incomes should be included which are measured in terms of money, which can be measured in terms of or which are exchanged for money. तो फिशर क्या कहता है? The national dividend consists solely of services as received by ultimate consumers. National dividend, according to Pigo, national dividend consists solely of services received by ultimate consumers, whether from their material or from human environment, whether from their material or from their human environment. From their material or from their human environment. क्या बताता है? ये बताता है नेशनल इनकम में वो सारी चीजें हैं जो अल्टीमेट कंज्यूमर्स को फायदा देती है. So all those goods as well as services which are consumed by the ultimate consumers, they should be included in the national income, whether from their material or from their human environment. वो material side हो, that is good side, or from human environment, या service side हो, जिस तरह मैं आपको पढ़ाता हूँ, and I get salary, and that should be included. So वही services, वही goods नेशनल इनकम में इंक्लूड करो जो किसी को फायदा पहुंचाए. So only those goods, those services should be included in the national income which are consumed or whose services are rendered by final consumer.
Yes, sir.
ये बताता है जो प्रोड्यूस हुआ है उसकी तरफ मत देखो, जो कंज्यूम हुआ है, जिस चीज ने किसी को फायदा पहुंचाया है, उन्हीं चीजों को नेशनल इनकम में इंक्लूड करो. सो ही स्ट्रेस अपॉन नेशनल एक्सपेंडिचर. कितनी चीजें तैयार हो गई और कितनी जरूरत आ गई लोगों को.
Yes, sir.
Have been rendered by ultimate consumer. So national dividend consists solely of services received by ultimate consumers, whether from their material or from their human environment. So this is all about the definitions or different aspects of national income. Thank you very much. आज के लिए इतना ही. क्लास भी खत्म होने लगा, तो नेक्स्ट होगा हमारा इट इज रिलेटेड एग्रीगेट्स. इट इज रिलेटेड नेशनल इनकम हमने डेफिनेशन पढ़ी, तो पता है हमें इट इज रिलेटेड एग्रीगेट्स. क्या क्या है रिलेटेड एग्रीगेट्स? वी हैव डिफरेंट कांसेप्ट्स अबाउट नेशनल इनकम. फॉर एग्जांपल हमारा जीडीपी है, हमारा जीएनपी है, हमारा एनडीपी है, हमारा एनएनपी है, इसी तरह है. तो इनका मार्केट प्राइस एंड फैक्टर कॉस्ट. Market price and that means GDP at market price, GDP at factor cost, NDP at market price, NDP at factor cost, GNP at market price, GNP at factor cost, NNP at market price, NNP at factor cost. These are 8 aggregates. 8 GDP at market price and GDP at factor cost. इसी तरह second NDP at market price and NDP at factor cost. हर एक का मार्केट प्राइस वर्जन है तो फैक्टर कॉस्ट वर्जन है. थर्ड इज जीएनपी एट मार्केट प्राइस एंड जीएनपी एट फैक्टर कॉस्ट. ये हम कल पढ़ेंगे ये चीजें. और एनएनपी नेट नेशनल प्रोडक्ट एट मार्केट प्राइस एंड नेट नेशनल प्रोडक्ट एट फैक्टर कॉस्ट. ये 8 बन गए, 2 2 2 और 2. सो दिस वी विल डिस्कस इन नेक्स्ट lesson. Thank you very much.